What's up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. And I have two guests on with me today, the prettiest, skinniest girls I've ever met in my entire life. My two best friends, Zoe and Ruth.
Oh my God, she's talking about me? She's talking about us.
Prettiest, skinniest. That's actually, that's Lulu's Instagram handle.
Yeah, that's on my resume.
Yeah, prettiest and
my
skinniest.
Name. Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
That's classified information.
We're all just trying to get back to our birth weight.
Yeah. I weigh 69
back to the birth weight.
pounds.
Shout out Claire for that joke originally.
Literally.
I have to credit people for my jokes because I typically steal them from my loved ones.
That has been an issue.
Something you should know about Zoe.
She's a joke
is
stealer.
that she's a joke stealer and she's a hoe.
She'll take her joke and say it a little bit louder so everybody thinks it was hers.
I fucked your hoe.
Well, I'm excited to have you girls on the pod. This is my first 3-person podcast with video and where we all actually get our own microphone.
Hottest threesome ever.
Literally.
I was born with a microphone in my hand.
It feels right. Mm-hmm. Feels natural.
They were like, is that a foot? Is it an arm? It's a mic.
What does she have to say?
She's mic'd up. She's mic'd up.
Everybody listen up now.
Got something to say.
Got
It
something
feels
to
good.
say.
Feels natural.
It does.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous though.
Oh my God, are you guys nervous?
Just a little bit.
Scary.
Scared. There's a lot of people watching.
The pressure's on.
Stage
James
fright.
and Beatrix are both watching us.
This could be your big break.
And I don't know, maybe someone will discover me.
Yeah.
So
Would it be great to be discovered?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're telling me about it.
But also, like, fame maybe would go to
Fame.
your head or my
For
head.
sure.
All
Yep,
of our heads.
absolutely.
I don't think
I
I,
actually
could
think
handle
I'd
it.
be the perfect famous person.
I think that. What are your
I just think
traits?
I have what it takes
Sure.
to be famous.
I think that you should go on some go-sees. When we
So too.
Do you think what would we all each get famous for? Like if we actually ever
sucking
did
dick.
get
Sucking and fucking.
Clearly we'd do porn.
I think maybe for me it'd be like bull riding or something related to the rodeo.
Yeah, you love
Okay.
the state fair.
Yeah.
you got the boots?
I do
Yes,
have the
you do have
boots.
the
You do have the
yeah.
boots.
You would maybe the girl that you'd use your boots that you bought
My
from the
NASCAR
vintage
boots.
store, the NASCAR boots.
Yeah.
And you'd be the girl with the flag.
That'd be sick.
Get a lot of followers.
That would be actually awesome.
Ruth, what would you be?
I think mine would maybe be like a negative headline, like something stupid, like
Sorry for you.
girl.
Local woman wins lottery and loses ticket.
That was my senior year superlative.
I
Most
think
likely
it's
to
gonna
win.
come true.
Yeah, most likely to win the ticket, win
And
the
lose
lottery,
it.
but lose the ticket.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Me and
That
Sean
was yours.
Bruisewitz. Shout out, Shawnee.
That's
It was
fucking
me and
funny.
him.
I do remember that.
And I think a couple other people, but we had to take pictures with our pockets inside out, being like,
Oh my God.
"Where's the ticket?"
Wait, that's hilarious.
I got
Who was
best
the creative
friends.
director for that
I don't know.
photo shoot?
Ruth.
Me.
Pull your fucking pockets inside out, everybody.
Everyone looked confused.
my
I got
God.
best
Have to do
friends,
much.
but it was not with either of you, so sorry about that.
So that's actually not true.
Rude.
it was with
Let's
Kayla.
bleep that.
Okay, that's true then.
We should bleep that out.
Why would I lie about that?
I don't think I even got on one. I don't think I was anything.
Superlative non.
Literally.
Did you even go to high school?
And I was not voted most likely to become famous, so.
But here you are.
Here I fucking am.
Bull rider.
Yeah, straight up.
Almost famous.
Champion bull rider.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
I actually haven't seen it.
me neither.
Me either.
You say it's good.
I don't know.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, I can picture the cover.
The fans are saying.
Yeah, there's the glasses, the sunglasses.
Yeah.
People wear those. Mm-hmm. You guys have any sunglasses?
I do. I only have like 2 or 3 pairs right now.
Okay, that's
Ruth
kind of
has
a lot.
like 45.
Yeah, I carry at least 2 on me at all times.
There's
That's a new trait that I learned about you.
yeah.
There's a broken
Just
pair
like
of yours in my
backups.
car. Do you want it back?
What the fuck? Did you break them?
No, you did. And you left it in the car.
Oh,
So?
you can keep them
Thanks.
if they're broken.
They're all
Thanks so
yours.
Yeah.
So I have that, and then I don't have anything else of yours in my car, though. Sorry.
You're wearing my shirt.
Yeah, this is Ruth's shirt. Probably making it smell or something.
Zoe came out after going to the bathroom and said, "This is my post-poop outfit." And Ruth goes, "Is that my shirt?"
That's my shirt.
You have to
bitch.
change. After you poop, you have to change.
Into
that true?
Ruth's clothes.
If it's like a Saturday and you had coffee.
And it's afternoon.
Did you shit your pants?
No, you saw me. I was in the bathroom.
Have you ever heard of those people who do that when they go poop? They like strip down in the bathroom.
That makes me uncomfortable.
They like take off all their clothes.
I feel like you
Sometimes
need,
I
like, a
will
little
have
bit
to
of
do that if
guard.
I'm having like serious diarrhea.
But like
Sure.
in public places too.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
People
Can you imagine like walking into a Starbucks and like the stall is kind of open? You're like,
there's a naked person.
I have that
pooping.
problem even when this actually happened to me recently because I was in like my jumper
yeah.
and I was in a
Yeah,
public
we stripped
stall and
down
it
for
was
that.
wide open and I felt so naked.
Yeah.
Like, ma'am.
I'm like covering my tits.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
When the gap is too big too with the door, and
Yeah.
you're like, Charlemagne the Gons,
The ganja. Charlemagne the ganja.
Charlemagne the God strips down naked.
Yeah, good for him.
I don't know why I know that about
what
him.
is that? Who's that?
From the Breakfast Club,
Oh,
Like
and you call yourself a podcast host.
Can we talk about other pods on the pod?
of course.
Okay. I don't want
Okay.
to though.
It's not
Only
like-
if we say that they're worse than this one.
So something is
Bad. I give it a 1 star in the Apple Store.
something's happening to me right now where the sun is directly hitting.
You're getting
me
warm.
and
It's
my
gorgeous.
face.
You
You think
look
I'm gonna get
beautiful. I think
sunburned?
Wonderful.
Think I'm gonna get a
you want me to
sunburn?
I
get
think
some
there's UV
SPF?
protection on the windows.
Oh, that's really
good.
nice of them.
Yeah. I don't actually know if that's true.
Yeah.
I
I
kind
think
of
they're
feel like
supposed to do that nowadays.
I kind of feel like an
Is
angel.
that like an ADA compliant rule?
I think it's kind of just like, best practice.
Yeah, there are also some best practices with making sure that birds don't hit windows when
There
they fly
are.
in. Like when they build big skyscrapers, they have to take care of that.
I actually know a girl, she works for our company now, but she used to do PR for like, I don't know, she lives in Chicago and she does PR. She was a PR person for this company and she had to like handle like a huge
deaths.
PR disaster because they built this fucking building and tons of birds died.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
no.
I listened to a 99% Invisible podcast about it. There's also like a group in New York that volunteers to like pick up dead birds off the street
Oh my God.
because so many die from.
Talk about a murder of crows.
Not zing. But
Zinga. Ooh, yeah. All right, that's a segue to our next subject.
well, I'm actually going to keep it on dead birds for a quick second.
Sure.
Do you guys want to know something crazy? When I was in Madison one time, I was like out to eat or getting drinks or something. It was like a happy hour, and this man literally came up to us, and he pulled a bag out of his backpack with a fucking dead bird in it, and he was
it like
like,
his
"Look,
pet?
What?
I have no idea."
Did he give context?
He smelled terrible.
Sure, did the bird
I
smell
don't think
too?
he had a home,
That's too bad.
Did him and
which
the
obviously
bird?
sucks. But it was insane that he had the bird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the fact that my response to I don't think you had him, that's too bad.
That's too bad.
I mean, it truly is.
It is.
It is.
I just think that the way I said it is like, oh, I missed the bus. That's too bad.
That's too bad.
This girl hates homelessness.
No, but that's actually messed up.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it was in a
There's
plastic bag, like a Ziploc.
It was like a Ziploc, and it was also like there was no air in the bag, so it was like flat and then bulging bird.
That's, I mean, like good
Bulging
way to keep,
bird.
to keep a lost pet.
I guess
It's like you want to keep it close to you.
it looked
but
absolutely disgusting.
maybe he was headed to like a pet graveyard to like bury it, and he wanted to just
seemed like he was just kind of
just wanted to show
on
people.
display.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, he should bring it to a museum. Were you anywhere near like the children's museum? Just
Honestly,
maybe and drop it off.
Yeah, I was on State Street.
Yeah, so maybe he was headed there.
Put it in the mocha.
Do you
Wasn't
mean the
that
MoMA?
a Miley album?
No, mocha.
Oh, is that in
that the
Madison?
Madison
Sorry, I
one?
don't live there.
Me neither.
I think MoMA would be good for it too.
Totally. We should fly him out to New York as fast as we can.
Maybe there's probably plenty of other dead birds he could find there,
That's so true.
and then also put
Truly a
those in
paradise
MoMA.
for him.
There's a bar in Milwaukee called Dead Bird.
Really?
Yeah, that's where Ian's birthday thing
Oh, I
was.
have been there then.
Do
yeah.
they have
They have frozen
taxidermy?
Dead birds when you
But
walk
frozen
in.
pizzas.
Okay, totally.
Instead of checking your ID.
And so they
make-
give them to you just frozen, or
I know they cook them.
okay,
Like a machine. Pizza. Like an oven.
not machine. You know, the frozen
my
pizza
God.
machine.
Well, like an oven is a machine.
It is.
So we
There
could
are
just
so
say
many
that.
machines. Thank God for the Industrial Revolution.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is
We
power.
went to the Ride podcast last night.
It was
It
wonderful.
was quite a ride, I will say that.
It was fucking awesome.
We
Taika.
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 Button.
Yeah, it was. I love how
Tiffany
Chris Pratt
check.
is not Taika.
Yeah, I don't think I listened to that episode, so I'm gonna have to do my homework.
I think
neither.
it's just like he doesn't feel Taika.
He definitely doesn't.
Well,
actually.
he also was just like an asshole to Anna Faris too.
Yeah.
Isn't he a
I think
Mormon?
I don't know. I think that's what
He's
a lot of
probably
it
a
was
Scientologist.
too. They like said that on
Aren't they all?
stage.
Yeah. Everyone in LA is.
Is there overlap between Scientology and Mormon?
No,
like
it's
the Latter-day
different.
Saints.
They're both kind of fucked
They
up.
live in
but
different places too.
Okay, totally.
The headquarters are different.
The headquarters. Not the headquarters.
Yeah.
The
Headquarters.
headquarters. Actually, the
LA
LDS
Tribune.
Yeah.
headquarters, freaking massive.
Are they?
Yeah, there's like all this fucking shit.
That's in Utah, right?
In Salt Lake, yeah.
It's in
So-
Salt Lake?
Yes, when I go visit Kayla, we drive past and
The what
like,
headquarters?
Latter-day Saints.
the Mormon
Oh.
headquarters.
Yeah.
It's like big building and
Did I ever tell you? Yeah, well, it's on my Finsta as well. There was one time, I must have been still living at home, or maybe I was just visiting. I can't remember if this was in college or what. It was a couple years ago, but I was at home with my parents, like having dinner, and like, you know, the Mormons were making their rounds.
sure,
And-
stopping by to say hello.
Convert, if you will.
They're not gonna convert.
Shame, shame.
They're like, ma'am, I'm just trying to eat my chicken.
And like, so the doorbell rang, whatever. My worst nightmare ever. I would never answer the door.
Yeah.
But my mom absolutely went over and ended up getting stuck out there for, I'm not even kidding, like 45 minutes to an hour. It was so long. And my dad and I were
Was she
cracking
convinced?
up. And so she comes back inside, furious that we didn't save her. And then she's like, well, I'm converted. I'm fucking Mormon now.
We just did it on the porch.
They got me. And I have like a picture of her telling my dad how she's Mormon now. And then I have another picture because I caught her later separately when she did not think she had an audience, bending down and saying to our dog, Gracie, like, I have to convert so many people. You're next.
Do they have like a quota they have to meet?
I think so.
I wonder what number. What's the
Which
number?
is, I think, where they rap on the door.
69.
Do you think when families identify with a certain religion that their pets are also that religion?
Absolutely.
Like
Gracie, that girl was Catholic AF.
Catholic as hell, man.
She was taking communion. I did see her with the wine.
What if people brought their pets to church? That
They
could be
probably
kind of
do.
a fun like event. Like, you know how some
Oh,
sporting events will
there's
do like bring your dog
absolutely-
to
yeah.
the stadium. They should do that,
That
one
could be
time where
cool.
they bring the pets to.
I'm sure there are some.
There's absolutely
The
like
cool
a youth
ones.
group that's like bring
Sure.
your dog to church. Like
Or like those crazy churches that have like Megatron screens and like
yeah,
like those
the
probably.
mega churches.
Yeah.
And maybe they would also like, you know how you have to have a sponsor when you get like confirmed.
Yeah.
Like my dog is my sponsor.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is Gracie. She's my dog and also my sponsor. My like
Her confirmation name is Sister whatever the fuck.
my leader in Christ. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Gracie.
Mother Teresa. No, that's not.
No.
Oh,
No, that's not. That's something else. It's been so long since I've been to church. It's actually hilarious. Someone was telling me the other day that apparently now you can go up. Actually, I think Evan was telling the story and he got it wrong at first. You can go up and if you like don't want communion or whatever,
Yeah.
like you're supposed to do this.
yes.
But
You just
he
go.
was saying
Absolutely not.
But he said you walk up to the priest and you go like this. And I was like, there's no fucking way that is what
Not
you do.
partaking. Also, just stay in your seat if you don't want to take communion.
Well, that's what my dad always did because he wasn't like Catholic or whatever. He's Lutheran.
Yeah.
So he would just stay seated.
Okay, I have 2 stories about church recently.
X Factor.
This to me is so like, no.
Yeah.
And I think this is supposed to be more like, I don't want it, but you
But I
bless
but I
me.
believe.
Yeah. Right. Something.
It's like the hand jive.
Hand jive. Doon. Okay, so I have 2 church stories. One of them is about you. So we were at Brady Street Festival in Milwaukee, and there's a church on Brady Street, and they they were giving people opportunity to like light a candle and like put it on the altar. And it was like kind of like whatever, like supposed to be
For-
fun. Like, hi, we all know you're all drunk, but like come into the church and
Oh,
just
I
like
see.
peace
Wait,
be
that's
with you.
kind of
It's like
bizarre.
lighting a candle for peace is what they called it. It wasn't like
Okay.
convert to our church. But anyways, Ruth and I did it. We were like a little bit drunk. We were like, this is kind of funny.
Did it?
I
And it
did
was
it
a-
in support of Zoe because she went in there for your
My grandmother, yeah.
Okay, totally.
But we walked in and it was a Catholic church and Wait, what's
Priest
your
was
religion
at,
again?
The priest was at the door. We're Methodist.
Methodist.
Priest
so I
was at
walk
the
in.
door.
Priest was at the door, and I go,
Chill guy.
Excuse me, Father.
Guy.
So, excuse me, Father. I'm Catholic, so I can obviously come in. But my friend here is Methodist, so just like, don't shame her.
Don't hex her.
Don't hex her. Is she okay to come in? And he was like, yes.
I was like, am I going to burn in here?
Literally.
He
Like,
was kind of
get
chill
struck
guy. He was
down.
like, well, probably, yeah. But
It was funny. Like
he was like cracking
chill.
jokes.
Okay,
Yeah.
comedian.
If you're listening, Mr. Priest, we'll be back. Why did that just sound flirtatious?
It was.
If
I
you're
thought you were like
listening,
gonna offer
Mr.
a
Priest.
sexual favor.
Actually,
Ruth is trying to seduce the priest.
Fleabag, anybody?
Good show. Haven't
Breaking
seen
the
it.
third
but
wall.
Literally.
But it
we
was
see
funny.
you.
But it was a chill church. Also, they do like candlelight,
They love
like performances there.
They like
They
sing.
do like music.
Oh.
Na, na, na.
They do like music.
Christ has died.
Covers.
Christ has risen. Christ will come again. You don't know this one?
No. America's
Too
top.
bad.
America's top 40.
Yeah, that's what it was. But my second church story, I have been to church recently because my grandmother passed away this summer, and we went to her. You think that's funny?
I
just laughs in the face of death.
I just know what you're about to tell.
Oh, it's about my brother. So we went to like her mass, like was a funeral, or her funeral was a mass, and we went in, and my brother did a reading, and so did one of my other cousins, and so my brother was the first reading, and like nothing had really happened yet, like the priest hadn't given like his homily or anything.
Did he know he was going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had he read it before, whatever.
Okay.
But he
Like,
didn't
he
know
prepare
a
when.
seed.
But he didn't know like where he needed to stand.
Okay, totally.
So he walks up on the stage, the altar, and he kind of walks toward the priest, and the priest is like, no, like, not here, not here. And then he walks to the middle.
The priest went.
The priest did the X, like no. Then Will kind of walks to the middle, and he like looks at the Bible, and it looked like he was going to pick it up. I don't think like you're allowed to pick up a Bible if you're not the priest.
Oh,
So
totally.
And then everyone like the priest
It
goes,
electrocutes you.
like he's like no. And then he finally figures out that he walks over to like the stand where he is supposed to do the reading.
He did, like,
But it took him
He did,
like
like, a
probably
lap.
like
Just
yeah.
gonna try a couple
He like
places
walked
out.
around, yeah. It
Scrolled
took him
around.
like 15 seconds, and everyone was kind of like really sad and crying, but also like trying not to laugh because like what the fuck.
Didn't he do the Sammy Sosa too?
Yeah. So then he did the reading, and he walked off the stage, and you're supposed to like do the sign of the cross.
Yeah.
He does the sign of the cross. He kisses his finger, and he points up like an athlete.
Oh my god.
Like Sammy Sosa, and my parents started laughing, and it was just,
I
it
love
was
it.
great.
Did the crowd go wild for that, or
And they're like, "Woo!
Run!
Hit her!"
Knock it out of the park, baby.
oh my god, was he crying or he was composed?
Yeah, he's pretty composed.
Yeah.
He could hold himself together, and then he sat back down, and
Let a
tears
couple tears
coming
shed.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grief shows up in hard ways,
Crazy ways.
crazy ways. But so yeah, it was that was my last time at mass. Which
Yeah, I
was-
really haven't been in so
Yeah,
long.
I hadn't been in a while, so
It was
Kinda
actually probably my
surprised-
aunt's funeral. So it's kind of crazy that that's like maybe the main reason I go to church now.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe
it
a
makes
weddings.
sense. Like if your older family members are very religious,
Yeah.
or religious at all, like if you go to their funeral, it would also be a mass. So
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not really going.
Kind of surprised they didn't talk about religion more last night at the show.
Do they do that
Yeah.
usually?
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes they have good bits about that.
Yeah.
Maybe they would have gotten into it, but the crowd was freaking jumping in with
The
the,
The crowd was
questions.
chewing up
Speaking
that
up.
mic.
Yeah.
Oh, they loved it. I felt like everyone was kind of sucking up to them.
Yeah.
When they were doing like, I ride for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, shut up.
Pick something cool.
Yeah, like-
Pick something original.
The
pick.
original.
Like, I ride for religion. That's
Yeah.
what you should have said.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's a good one to ride for actually.
Absolutely.
I ride for that as well.
What if someone stood up and said, I ride for the Second Amendment? The whole crowd would be like,
Ride for the
Gun
right to
rights.
bear arms. Oh my
That would've been
god.
tough.
Not Taika.
not Taika. They would have
Taika.
kicked him out.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Honestly.
getting
I gotta
comfortable here.
go.
I will say it's kind of hard to be in the middle because I'm like, who do
Yeah.
I look at? Does Ruth think I'm ignoring her?
What else is new?
You're
Yeah,
right
you're
where you
right.
belong, Bug.
Thanks. Oh, I gotta reach for my
I didn't
coffee.
want to sit in the middle because I have neck pain and I didn't want to be going back and forth like this all the time.
When did your neck pain start? Is it like 27?
Birth.
Birth.
As soon as I was
Came out with a crick in my neck.
You came out holding a microphone and I came out like this.
my neck.
And there Oh, my neck.
And the doctor was like, is she posing? She's like kind of going like this.
Ooh, her celebrity is gonna be Mato.
And her first words were,
her celebrity.
my neck.
Yeah,
Her celebrity, her reason for fame.
Does anyone have a hot pad for my neck?
Can anybody hook me up with a hot pad in this hospital?
I was kind of,
Your mom probably had
I was
one.
kind of a creepy looking baby. Not gonna lie.
Sorry. I can see it.
Not gonna lie.
Weren't you pretty bald?
Yeah.
Like
I was
for a
bald
while?
until I was 2. Yes.
Okay, were they concerned?
They used to call me cue ball. Like,
That's what they still call you, don't they? That's what we
because-
call her
You were
behind
also
the back.
so blonde when you were a baby.
Yeah. But before that, I was bald until I was 2. But then I was also so white. But my eyelids were
What's
like,
changed?
if I closed my eyes, they were like green from like veins. Like
You're
not,
describing like a witch.
I looked like a fucking alien. I swear to God. But then I got cute when I grew hair,
Sure.
and now I'm gorgeous. Like I
Stunning,
just keep
prettiest
getting
and
better.
skinniest.
Yeah.
So were they concerned though when you didn't have hair at like 1.5? Like were they like, did they go to the doctor like,
What's up with this baldy? No, they.
our baby is bald?
Baby's
So
still
when is she
bald.
gonna sprout some fucking hairs?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think they were just like, it'll come.
I came
guess-
out with a full head of hair. Like
I
had
actually
a lot
find
of
that
dark
to be
hair.
more disturbing.
I think that's accurate.
So apparently
though.
I was the creepy baby.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the oldest.
What does that have to do with it?
I'm older than you, both.
That's why you came out with
I'm
the full
the
head
oldest.
of hair?
Yeah.
I came out with hair. Oh my god.
I don't know. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had a ton of hair, but I was really blonde as well. I was unabashedly a gorgeous baby.
Oh, believe it. I believe it. Which probably means
surprising.
like if you had a baby, it would also be gorge.
Maybe, but I did try to do one of those AI generated filters that would pick like what me and James's baby would look like. And I did do the free version, so I think
Sure.
it was a little bit more heinous, but
That
we
free AI is
looked
not
completely.
Did it
was
look like the
whack.
baby from Twilight, the robot?
Oh my god,
one?
that CGI ass
CGI
baby.
baby.
CGI one,
Why
yeah.
didn't they just use a regular
Renesmee.
baby?
No idea.
That's what I'm saying. And I get that she had to grow fast or whatever, but like,
But just get a couple actors.
Get a couple kids.
Is that a budget thing? Because it seems like
Also-
you might have spent more money on the CGI, which is
Yeah.
for
Also,
shit.
it's not like the baby had lines. It didn't do anything.
No.
It
It
just
said, wah. You didn't hear?
it just showed the baby. It's not like the baby had to talk or anything. You
That's
could have
my
gotten a
least
real baby
favorite.
to just sit there.
yeah, it happens all the time. We've seen babies in cinema
I hate that baby.
Movies
and films.
and films and also
TV
TVs.
shows, yeah.
TV shows.
Lots
Yeah.
of babies in TV shows.
My favorite line of Breaking Dawn.
Yeah.
You imprinted on my daughter.
The Loch Ness monster. What does she say with this?
She says Nessie.
Loch Ness monster?
Oh,
Nickname?
because that's what he calls her.
Her nickname,
He like
yeah.
nicknames
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's kind of your bad for naming it Renesmee.
Yeah.
Renesmee.
Renesmee.
Damn it. Hey, I gotta read the books again.
Did you even
I have
read
a
the
special
book?
shelf
I do
for
see.
them.
Yep. Sam has for
Wow.
for the viewers at home who can't see what we're saying.
I wish we could pan the camera, but we can't.
it's
We're busy.
it's a shelf that's perfectly fits all four.
She got a
Twilight.
Twilight section.
It's perfect, really.
Wow.
Someone recently did ask me if I like did that on purpose.
It
And I
was it was before
no,
Pitchfork.
but I am going to start saying that
Yes.
I did.
Yeah. Built that little
So
compartment
for the
just
record, let the record show.
Yeah. We're spreading that rumor.
It
Let the record show
was
that
on
Jeff Georgeson
purpose.
built this shelf specifically for the Twilight series.
Fucking gorgeous.
Jeff Georgeson loves Twilight.
He loves Twilight.
I heard that through the rumor mill. The trumor mill.
And real kings love Twilight.
Yep.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
Honestly, that is so fucking true.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we watched?
Next segment.
Do you remember when we watched Twilight, Zoe, at your house, and then we put at your house? I lived there too. Fuck.
When we were in college.
And we put the
our
like
apartment.
Team Edward sticker on the back
Yeah.
of the door.
Okay, and also there was a group of girls down the hall, and they took it down, and they might have replaced it with Team Jacob, or like they said something, and I opened the door and I was like, Team Edward forever!
You like chased them down the hall.
Yeah, I was pissed.
I was pissed.
I have I feel like I have an attachment to Team Edward.
For sure.
You have
like-
an attachment to Robert Pattinson.
Oh, I really like him.
Yeah.
He's great. You know.
Same.
Yeah.
Um,
Except for that one movie he did
A
about
man of many
9/11.
talents.
oh, remember me?
Yeah. I wouldn't really fuck with that one.
It's been so long since I've seen it because I know every time I watch it, I cry and cry and cry.
Well, it's just hilarious. Okay, sorry, it's not funny, but it's hilarious how like the whole movie is
9/11.
like a love story, and then the twist at the end is that it was 9/11.
Yeah.
That's the twist.
Right.
Yeah. That's
That
actually
is
so
kind of
true.
crazy.
Like
There's
it went like
nothing
that. What
about
they
it
didn't like.
before.
they didn't like allude to it. I don't know. It was just like, by the way.
Yeah.
So picture this. They're in the writer's room like, we want to do a love story. There's going to be a tragedy. The twist is
Does the mom die?
9/11.
9/11.
No. Nothing like that you would expect. We want this to be something that viewers are going to be like,
Completely appalled.
Jump scare.
In fact, we were.
9/11.
Woo, jump scare.
I don't think you can say that.
I don't think so either. I'm sorry. I take it back. Can we erase things off of here or what?
We absolutely can, yeah.
If you haven't picked up on it, the segues are when we play some Hannah Montana music.
Although for some reason I keep going back to what we were already talking about, so I'm not doing a proper seg.
It's okay.
It's kind of fun just to do the transition anyway,
Yeah.
even if we don't
Yes.
switch.
Last night they did at the podcast. They said something about a Segway, and I immediately just pictured them like on an actual
fucking
Segway,
scooters.
like driving through the stage.
Yeah.
Like,
They said we
Have you
don't
guys
have
ever ridden on one?
segways.
no, they kind of
No,
scare me.
they seem hard.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just fall forward.
Also, you just look like a complete loser.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially when you have to wear a helmet with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in like a crowded like tourist city, it's like, ooh, where are they going?
I just
Literally.
picture a dad wearing like New Balances with
And then his weird ass helmet, standing
yeah.
really upright.
yeah.
New
Nothing
Balances
against
are
New
cool now,
Balance.
though.
I have New Balances and I like
Same.
them, but I picture like the dad New Balances.
Yeah.
You know the type.
we know the ones.
You know the ones. They're grilling and chilling.
Disgusting.
It happened.
Grilling and chilling.
That's illegal, Zoe. You can't
Gas
burp
is a
on the
part of the
pod.
human.
You know, I will say
Experience.
also
Sun is a
in
mess.
this city in particular, and I'm sure you guys have them too. I think it is so fucking funny to see business people on scooters.
Like someone in a suit riding a
suits?
lime.
Yes, and they have like their backpack on,
Oh my
and then their little
God.
dress shoes, and they're always like one foot in front of the other. The way that their posture is like,
Yeah, that's so funny.
Gotta get to dinner. Happy hour.
literally.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I feel like that's probably more common here in like a bigger city. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like that
They
on a
are
scooter in Milwaukee.
flooding the streets of downtown.
I love it.
Trying to get from like West Loop to
Yeah, River fucking North, baby.
I love it.
better than the city. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of younger people riding limes in Milwaukee.
And we're old and decrepit, so we wouldn't know.
There's a
Fair.
Nick.
No, there are a lot of youngsters riding the limes all over. Your brother, for
yeah.
instance, he
I was
loves the
telling you
limes.
guys.
He's a ride or die, if you will.
Yeah.
He's got like 150 miles racked up on those things.
That's
He
like
sh-
actually insane.
He
it's
should
pretty
like
impressive.
reach out to them and like
Sponsor me.
He should like get one and like charge it. You know how they have like
Some
you
people
can
have
get
their
paid.
own.
You can
Is
get
that-
paid
they
to
do?
charge them, right?
Yeah.
I think you can like
Is it like a franchise? Let me franchise out a couple.
Well, and you can also just like buy an electric scooter.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure it's expensive, but
I think
if he loves it so much.
I think you can park it in the back. The nicer thing is like you don't have to be
Riding
responsible
for-
for it if you just like rent it out.
That's true.
And then you can just, I'll just fucking leave this on the street.
That's very true.
But
We
some
ride
people,
for riding limes.
Some people will like park their limes in the fucking grass, like on the hill. And then they'll
Yeah.
be like knocked over and like, why aren't you taking care of these
I
things? This is
know.
a society.
They had
We
to go
live
away
in a
for
We live in a
Society.
society. Take care of your limes.
Take care of your lime scooter.
They had to go away for a while because people were chucking them in the river. Remember?
Yeah.
People just have no taste.
Yeah.
People don't follow societal rules.
They really fucking don't.
Which is don't throw your limes in the river. That's the only rule.
That's,
actually.
that's it. That's the one rule.
Just like someone great once said, stick to the status quo. You know.
Stick to the status quo.
Stick to the stuff you know.
If you want to be cool, follow one simple rule.
I don't know the next line. I'm so
Don't
sorry.
mess with the flow. No.
Stick to the status quo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What do you think we
Okay,
did when
don't
we...
steal the show. This is my podcast.
Yeah,
no
James
offense.
said, remember, girls, Sam is the star of the show.
Sam's the star. Sam should be sitting in the middle, kind of rude of you.
Yeah.
Attention.
I like
huh?
always sit here though.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Save the best for the middle is what I like to say.
Hottest girl in the middle. Monkey in the middle.
Monkey in the middle. Buggy in the middle.
When Ruth and I lived together, I feel like that was a pretty good depiction of like our Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Because
Kind of a
Watching
fever.
High School Musical.
no, just
No
like
singing.
singing.
Oh.
There was one day
Doing
we did
harmonies.
We did karaoke. We don't have microphones now. I do. I should have bought them. At that
You want to
time.
borrow this?
It was kind of a fever dream of a year because it was COVID. So I
Yeah.
feel like every weekend we like couldn't go out or do anything. So we
So
would
you
just like sing in the
Broke
apartment.
out into
We would
song.
sing.
Yeah.
We would
We'd like
watch
put on
movies
like karaoke lyrics on the TV
and use like the
sing
remote to
song.
just sing it.
Do you still have Sing It?
I tried to buy it at the store, and I don't have a PS3 or whatever it required.
Can you play it on Switch?
I don't know. I think I tried to look it up and they like didn't have.
Sing It wasn't it a Wii?
It was a Wii game.
Yeah.
But I don't have the Wii anymore. I think my parents might still have it, but I don't know.
I know. I'm considering
But that
getting
was,
my
like,
Wii.
my favorite fucking game ever.
Yeah, it sure fucking was. I hated playing against you because you always won.
Maddie Howe also was like that too. She was like, I don't want to come
sure.
over if we're gonna play Sing It because you're better than me, and I want the girls to know that I'm a singer. I was like, okay. Well, it's not
Okay.
my fault that
Ronnie
I'm so
Styles.
fucking good at singing.
That I'm
So
a
that
woman
would
of
be-
many talents.
That would be the thing I become famous for is singing.
Being a famous singer-songwriter.
Yep, singer-songwriter. I would sell out
Give me one reason
all
to
the
stay
stages
here.
on my Eras tour.
That'd be awesome for you. I would be in attendance.
Thank you.
Would I
Me
get VIP?
Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
Do you think I can just hand out VIP?
Kind of. Isn't that the whole point of being famous? You can hand out VIP tickets.
What would if you were famous? What would like the first thing that you would do be?
As in, with my
I don't know, like-
fame?
yeah, like with your fame. Like would
Fame
you
or
Cause
money?
a complete scandal.
Fame or money or both?
Shit in the street, pull my pants down somewhere, fucking show my tits to everybody. Some sort of shave my head.
Look at that famous
and then-
woman sitting in the street.
And it would be the headline would be local woman shot in street.
Yeah.
Local famous woman.
Local semi-famous woman.
Shits in the
Local
streets.
D-list celebrity shits in street.
Literally.
Gets promoted to F. Or demoted, not
Demoted.
promoted. Sorry.
Yeah, she's actually off the list completely.
Demoted.
Not interested.
FBI's most wanted.
I think like if I got fame and money or just fame.
That's up to you.
Okay. I don't know
I
what
think
the first
usually
thing
you
I
get
would do.
both, right?
I guess.
Yeah, usually.
Unless
Unless
you're
it's
like,
just like, oh, I'm famous because I did something fucking stupid, like lost a lottery ticket and I don't have any
Then
money.
you're famous for actually losing a bunch of money.
yeah.
So that could be cool.
Or I guess I'm thinking of like early days of like Viners.
It's
Like,
early
that-
days.
It's fine time.
That got
It's
really
still
big,
early days.
but they weren't like making money.
But
You had-
now they're like influencers, some of them.
yeah, I guess that's kind of an interesting question. What can you get famous for but not rich?
Like for shitting in the street.
Yeah, no one's gonna pay you for that.
For shitting in the street. That's the
Nobody's
clip.
paying for that.
I don't know. I mean, like
Stealing a baby.
some politicians aren't like incredibly
true.
rich.
If you
I guess
kidnap,
just like normal occupations that are like in the public eye,
Yeah,
but you
or,
don't
like,
make that
yeah,
much
like-
money. Okay, maybe it wasn't that great of a
for
question.
doing bad things, I think you could get pretty famous.
That's true.
Like Larry Nasser's famous, but he's no, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
He's in prison.
Oh no. Sorry.
Yeah, sometimes that'll happen.
Like yeah, some people. Jeffrey Dahmer, was
Yeah.
he rich? I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
some people do get famous and then they get arrested. Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. But you
Citizens
cannot-
arrest.
You have the right to not. Do you guys know your Miranda rights?
No.
Me
No.
either.
Miranda Priestley from Sex and the
Miranda
City.
Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Shoot. Wait, Miranda Priestley
is not from
is
Sex and the City. She's
Devil
from
Wears
Devil Wears
Prada.
Prada.
Okay, then Miranda. What's her name? From Sex and the City. Miranda. What's her last name? I'll never
Actually
know.
don't
I
know.
literally
Miranda.
don't know. Which is lame.
Which is
But
kind
that's
of
three
surprising
Mirandas, though.
because
that we know.
I watched that show.
I ride for Miranda in the new season.
Yep, you do. You texted me. You said I love her.
Yeah.
I like want to start it completely over. I think that's going to be my next endeavor with James after we finish Desperate Housewives.
It's kind of a
After-
funny show to rewatch because there's some things that just like aren't.
Oh, it's
Like, good
kind of
anymore.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
I feel like that's kind of the best part. I'm noticing that with Desperate Housewives too. Like a lot of it is either no longer PC or honestly just like culturally so like,
different.
yeah, like that is so of the fucking times.
Yeah, and you can tell like it was filmed in like the 90s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did that after the new season came out. I went back and watched some of the original one, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of fun, feel good." And then they said something where I was like, "Oh,
Yep.
yikes, can't say that
Turn it
anymore."
off.
Yikes.
Yes. Literally.
But then season 2, just like that, came out, and I went right back to watching the new one.
naturally.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure to
Totally.
watch. I like to watch it on my little iPad while I'm folding laundry.
Oh, that's nice for
Yeah,
you.
it's like I'm
Sets the scene.
getting something done,
Yeah.
and also just having
Being
a laugh,
productive and enjoying.
not enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Carrie.
Miranda, whose last name we don't know.
That's gonna bug me.
Yeah, we'll figure it out by the end. That's when we know we can like, oh, podcast is over. We remembered
remembered.
Miranda's name.
Literally.
So just keep thinking about it, and we'll come back to
The
that one.
lawyer, Miranda lawyer.
We can Google it, but I don't have access to my cell phone.
I don't even have a cell phone.
That's really cool. That's so retro.
All I have is a Motorola.
I was gonna I want to go back
That
to
is a
your
cell
neck
phone.
hurting really quick, because, do you feel like we're all 27 now, right?
Yes.
And do you feel like there have been things that you've noticed about getting older? Like, not necessarily like, oh,
Your neck hurting?
yeah, just like, are you moving slower?
We're gonna look back
Does
at
your
this
knee
when we're like
hurt?
50 and being like, what the fuck were we talking
I
about?
will say-
27.
I think my posture is getting worse.
My posture's terrible. Exhibit A.
That's probably also because of like the work from home. Like,
Yeah.
you're just kind of like hunched over the whole day, like.
And I chose to have an aesthetic chair over something that is ergonomic. So we're paying the price.
I'm nervous. I'm getting one of those like
Place looks
ball
great, though.
thingies in the back of my.
I know.
I think I actually am. Like when I sit, it like goes forward. Kayla, if you're listening, help me fix
Help.
it.
Our
Help.
friend Kayla's a PT.
Or Daniela.
Physical therapist, if you don't know
Not
the acronym.
sponsored.
Help.
Sometimes I think like after I do a workout, like I get sore more
Yeah.
often, but maybe I'm just not stretching enough.
I'm just kind of not working out. That's a cool new thing I'm trying.
I like that. 27 seems like a good time to start
So,
not
yeah.
working out.
I'm really bad about drinking water. I have been lately.
Me too.
So I think I'm getting like dizzy.
Yeah, I stand up and I'm like, oh, fuck.
I'm pretty dehydrated. Like when we pop over to the beach for volleyball, I'm like, wow, is anyone else
Really
fucking
hot.
dying?
Literally.
Dying. Yeah.
I
Same.
know.
But
Or I'll get like an excruciating headache, and I'm like, who did this to me?
Who did
But
this
it's
to
just 'cause
us?
I-
it wasn't me though.
Just because I hadn't eaten until like 3 p.m. and also had no water.
And that's kind of your schedule. You do like no food until 3, don't you?
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
we
kinda
do that
fucked
too.
up.
Is that
It's
intermediate
kinda sucks.
fasting?
Yes.
Intentional?
On
Yeah.
accident.
Oops, I intermediate fasted.
Unintentional intermediate fasting. Oops.
Oopsies.
She's so
Can you tell us
skinny.
about
How
your
does she
diet?
do it?
It's unintentional intermediate fasting.
Oops.
Oopsies.
I eat a cracker at 2 p.m.
No, I don't ride for that though. I wish I could change that. I need to get in a better schedule.
I know, I'm the same. And it's also funny because even when it is a day where we don't eat until 3, we eat breakfast.
Yeah, that's what you do, Ruth.
I eat eggs at like
I
2
love
p.m. every
breakfast.
day.
Your main food group is eggs. I like
Eczema.
Mine kind
I
of
like
is
eggs.
too. I didn't used to be like as much of an egg girl.
Egg girly.
But James grew up
Egghead.
eating a ton of eggs. Egghead.
Me too.
And
I don't get
so-
when people don't like eggs.
Yeah, it was
Like, what
just
the fuck
wasn't
is
like
wrong
a
with you?
breakfast staple in my parents' house. We would do a scramble every once in a while, but like
They're so good,
that's
and you can
about
have
it.
them in
We-
so many different ways.
We did eggs, but
that's true.
you
Eggs
guys
are
make fun.
versatile.
You guys did a
We-
lot of brown and serves, huh?
We did love our own serves, and we would sometimes do eggs in the microwave just as a quick little
Ew,
90s. And then I
so
moved
wrong.
into our apartment in college, and everyone was like, "You're fucking disgusting," and I was
So
like,
we would
so
microwave
wrong.
like mushrooms.
"No, that's not true. I would just make them, and Jaden would walk in and be like, "It fucking smells like mushrooms." Yeah, because I made them.
I made mushrooms.
And her microwave has eggs.
I would microwave eggs.
So
I
you
do
would
admit
scramble them
to
and
that. Scramble
then
them
put
and
them
just
in the
put it in the
microwave?
microwave for 90 seconds.
I honestly didn't even know that worked.
It just goes really quick. I mean, it's like
Makes sense that
It
it would work,
reeks.
but I
it's
wouldn't
not-
think of
honestly, after experiencing scrambled eggs in a pan, it's
There's
not
no
good.
comparison.
it. What
but
would
like-
it look? What would it look like in the bowl? Would it just be like a
Mush.
flat, solid?
No, it looks like, a McDonald's egg. Like not like
Oh.
like it looks like a freaking
Incredibly yellow.
Yeah, very yellow.
No offense,
Listen.
but I feel like this fly is trying to steal the show. Get out.
We were looking up flies this morning, and typically flies can only really fly for about a mile.
Their average lifespan is 28 days.
Zoe
the month
asked
of
if flies
February.
could fly across the ocean.
I think
They
not.
cannot.
I don't think you can do that in 28 days.
Well, have you ever seen the movie Around the World in 80 days?
Days.
With the technology we have now, it could be 28,
That's true.
but not for a fly.
Maybe
You
if
could put
we-
a fly in a Ziploc bag and then bring it with you.
That's true.
And
I
that
like
would-
the idea of flies having different accents in their buzzes, depending on
like
where
in
they
each
are.
country.
Yeah, like a
I wonder,
Texan.
are flies
bug.
everywhere?
How would you do a
I
Texan?
don't know.
I think so.
Maybe like not Antarctica.
Sure, yeah, where it's like where the conditions aren't suitable. They like moist, I think. I think they like humidity.
They love the Dells.
Flies love the Dells. Fly
So
capital of the
many
world.
flies. That's a little known fact that they don't advertise. It's the water park capital of the world, but it's also the fly
fly-
A
capital
lot
of
of
the world.
flies.
Fly headquarters.
Can you do a
Headquarters.
Texan fly impersonation?
Take your
You're
time.
like buzz,
And then how would that compare to
buzz, buzz,
a Midwestern or a Wisconsin fly?
buzz.
That's what we sound like?
An Australian would maybe be like
Buzz.
buzz, Bars.
Do you
was
think
pretty
that?
good.
Do you think that each fly would like, you know, how sometimes we would fall into like different accents? Would a Texan fly ever try to impersonate one of their friends from Australia?
I don't
Yeah,
think that
I
they
don't
know
They'd be like, "Why are you
about
buzzing
their
so
friends
weird?"
in Australia.
Remember that one
They
song?
don't have like fly conventions in
I
Vegas.
don't think they're like doing that. No meetups.
This actually could be like the next Pixar film. Actually, this is what we're getting famous for.
A bee movie,
Writing-
a fly movie.
We've
Yeah,
already seen a bee movie.
we have
movie.
the rights to this idea,
Do
everybody.
not steal this.
Cause I got 'em all buzzing, buzzing, buzzing.
That would be the opening.
They attracted to me.
That would be like the opening song.
I used to fuck so hard with that song. Did you think I was
thought you were
gonna
gonna say to
fuck
that
to
song.
that song?
I used to fuck to that song.
I was like, got 'em all fucking.
Man, I love that one. I used to
I
fuck to
love
that.
making love to that
Ooh,
song.
I could fuck to that. Like a new song comes on. Yeah, I could fuck to that.
like da 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 da
Oh
da
my
da.
God.
I was gonna say another song we could put in the Fly movie is that the song "Fly" by Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, or
Oh.
Fly
Came
Away
to
by.
win. And that would be like the arc of the film when like the
Yes.
fly decides he's gonna make it to Australia to see his friend.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
like
it's like,
that.
I came
then-
to win, to ride,
And then it could go through
prosper.
like a sad like moment where it's like having some angst, and we could play "Fly" by Hilary Duff.
That's a good one. They
That
played
is a
that
good
in Raise
one.
Your Voice, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm just saying because we were doing the the Hillary Duff. Raise Your Voice.
Yeah.
I think we're onto something,
Hilary
girls.
Duff head in our midst.
My mom just took down my Hillary Duff posters that were up in my room
Did
for
she
like
really?
20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, she kept them though, so they're in a box.
Totally.
Just like save
Rolled them up.
Maybe I'll like frame them and bring them.
That
to
Fly
my
CD is
home.
like
Take
one
'em
of
out, look at 'em sometimes.
3 that I have in my car still that I
Yeah,
play
sometimes you play it.
if my phone isn't working for some reason.
There was a
It's
time-
that and a mix CD that you made me called
I was really into that for a while.
For
Mixes.
Root. And then
because people will call you that.
I
Sometimes.
think Anti Rihanna, that's Lauren's, that she gave me.
That's
and
Rattle.
she let me borrow in high school, and I still haven't given it back.
I don't think that was high
Sorry.
school because I think that came
I'm
out.
sure
in
she doesn't
2016.
even have a CD player.
College then, yeah.
Where is the album? We need the damn album.
I think the CDs that are in my car are the Backwoods, which we used to bump around a lot
we
to
used
that.
to. Oh, I could fuck to that.
Yeah, I could back to that. And then definitely some of my mixed CDs. And then I want to say I have one of those like weird CDs that you would get out of the cereal box that had like 4 songs on it.
Oh, yeah.
What
I remember
cereal
when
were
that
you
was
eating?
a thing.
Dude, it was like all the Kellogg cereals.
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't really buy.
They had
cereal.
some
There was like a
weird
blue
stuff
one, a
you
green
could-
one, a red one. I tried to get all of them.
Yeah.
What?
Remember when they did that when
Yeah.
they put shit in cereal
was on?
boxes? Do they still do that?
I don't think
know.
so.
For kids?
It's a choking hazard.
I was going to say it also seems
Yeah,
kind of like
I almost choked on my
uncleanly.
CD.
This is a choking hazard.
You were dumping it in your mouth.
Not the CD.
This isn't what I ordered.
This isn't what I ordered. Did you end up getting all of the CDs from the cereal?
I had like 3. I think there was like 5 total. I don't think I ended up getting all of them.
What was
And
like,
each
what
one
were
of
some
them
the
had like
songs?
4 songs.
That's how I found out about
That's
oh
almost
my
like a
god, Kids
full
on the
CD.
Block. They had a Kids on
New
the Block
Kids on
song.
the
New Kids on the
Yeah.
Block.
That one
Yeah.
song that was like really popular one song.
It was about the summer.
Summertime, everybody. Actually, I don't think that's what
It was something about
Ew,
the
it's kinda
summertime,
like that.
though. Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to play that. That was actually that was a hit.
It was
I
something
can
like
fuck to
that.
I could back to that for
I could
sure.
back to that.
I'm sure there are lots of people who could fuck to New Kids on the Block.
Yeah,
Like that, like especially
they
in
probably
the
get that a
90s.
lot.
Summertime.
You look like you fucked to New Kids on the Block.
Should I try and find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it. And while you're at it, look up the one thing Miranda's last name.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
good
speaking of
call.
accents, have you guys seen that TikTok of that little boy who has sunglasses on and he's sitting in the chair with his arm up and he's like, "You like jelly beans?"
No, but I feel like that's a vine that we made in high school.
Literally, and then he takes his glasses off and he's like, "You don't even know what a jelly bean is." It's crazy. James and I have been saying it to each other
You know,
nonstop.
like jelly bean.
It is summertime.
Yeah, but it's not the one I was singing. Wait, we do not
Put
own
it
the
into the
rights to
mic.
this
Oh, okay.
music.
We do not own the rights to this music.
One Machine, 1998.
Is this going to be
Come on.
so loud?
Oh, fuck yeah.
This
Is it
reminds
going to
me-
fuck up the sound?
I'm like
Sorry,
coming back
James.
to like 8th grade right now.
Literally.
Do you remember, or should I rewind to that summer when you caught my eye? I played it cool, the weather was hot. You had the beauty and the beach on lock. Flip flops, hit short shorts, mini skirt, walking on the beach so pretty. It wasn't looking for a man when you saw me in the sand, but you fell for the boy from the city. And I was like, hey girl, can I get your number? I remember what you told me to. Oh, don't call after 10, yeah. Because I couldn't stop thinking about you. Think about you in the summertime. Whoa, and all the good times we had, baby. Went a few years and I can't deny. The thought of you still makes me crazy. Okay, turn it off.
I don't think. Do you think I really needed to put it into the mic?
No, I don't think so. I think we're going to get a cease and desist from New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
I'm really scared.
Let the record show.
Sued.
Let the record show. Sam told me to put it in the mic, so if that just blasted into the mic so
They
loud.
slap a fat lawsuit on me.
Edit that one out.
Yeah.
Fat lawsuit. Loose loot.
Loose loot.
Loose loot. I'm looking at Miranda's last name.
I
now,
have
too.
all of my old CDs in my car. Like I have at least 7 Hilary Duff or Lizzie McGuire CDs
Of
in my Loca. I have a
course.
carrying case of CDs. There's like some Princess ones.
I had a carrying case too. I wonder what the hell happened to mine.
A zip one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
I
have
have
it
it
in your
the car
still. Yeah.
But I'll sometimes just pop one in and be like, whoa, this is fucking sick.
Whoa.
Music can really take you back to like
Yeah.
real specific ass memories.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to have a Now 13 in my
Yep.
car too. It had like Photograph by Nickelback on it.
Totally. Look at this photograph.
This graph.
Nickelback was in Milwaukee like last week.
Kylie went.
Yeah, I saw that.
No
She
way.
literally
She went to Drake on Friday and Nickelback on Saturday.
She was on like Lulu's party
Killer
bus or whatever, and
lineup.
she's like, "You guys, I am about to have the best weekend of my life," and she was dead ass.
Honestly,
She's like a big
Yeah.
Nickelback fan.
She loves Nickelback and Drake.
sometimes
Both of them are
those-
corny for different reasons,
Yeah.
but more power to her.
The
You
ones
gotta
that
love
are-
what you love.
The ones
Love
that
corn.
are corny are
Love fucking
sometimes
corn.
the most fun. Like I went to go see Smash Mouth at Summerfest, and it was the best time of my fucking life.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah, you saw
entire
Smash Mouth?
It was the
That's
entire
sick.
Shrek soundtrack.
Yeah.
It was just like
Then we blasted the
vibing
Shrek
to it.
soundtrack the next day.
Yeah, it was a great time.
That is so fun.
So I
We
figured
also
out.
saw Paramore,
Yeah,
which was like
yeah, that's
magic.
like
so good.
unreal.
That was it was so much fun.
Did she play like a lot of the old hits?
She did
Yeah.
all the old hits and then like their new stuff, which I had been listening to Paramore to prep for the like 2 months leading up to that, so
Sure.
I knew every single fucking word.
Oh, that's the best.
And it was just like
to be able to like belt along the whole concert is
It's
so much fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
absolutely.
And I like the new stuff too.
Same.
But yeah, she was really good. So I found Miranda's last name,
Mm.
and you guys are gonna go, oh, duh.
Okay, I'm
Wait, give us
looking
a
forward
hint.
to
Give us
it.
the first letter.
Yeah, let's guess.
H.
Hodge.
Hobbs.
Hobbs.
I said Hodge.
Miranda Hobbs.
Yeah. Miranda Hobbs, Miranda Priestley, Miranda Cosgrove.
So like which
Killer
one's which?
lineup.
You are Miranda
Hobbs.
Hobbs. You are Miranda Priestley. I am Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
actually
that actually
that's
makes
actually
so
so right. That's so right. Vibes.
So accurate.
That's fucking funny.
Wow.
That's really great. So we could just like go by Miranda the rest
Yeah.
of the.
The Miranda Show.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's like the Amanda show.
Yeah.
Miranda
Welcome to
show.
Miranda. It doesn't come out quite as easy.
Miranda.
What are we to do about?
Miranda Cosgrove.
So we had an Uber driver. Her name was Maria, and you know from Sound,
The
of Music. It goes, how do you solve a problem like Maria? And Sam was like, oh, I love that song from Sound of Music. What are we to do about a woman named Maria?
We were like, not quite. I don't know.
Super close though.
It's funny how it's
that sounds
just
familiar.
slightly off, but it makes it 10 times
Way
funnier
too more
for some
syllables.
reason.
Too many syllables.
You're in the right tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, you had the melody right.
And then you like try to spill out the last couple of words because you're like, okay, it's not working.
I know it's
Yeah.
in there somewhere.
Somewhere when it doesn't quite
What are we
fit.
to do about?
It's funny because I feel like I can retain lyrics really well. It's
Yeah,
one-
you've always
it's-
been
that
good at
actually,
that.
if I was
Annoyingly
famous, it would
so,
be because I know the
sometimes.
words to every single song.
Lot of room up
Local
here.
woman knows every word to
every song.
Local men. Sounds like
But
a-
I
think you
kind of
should
get
leave
mad
skit.
when people get lyrics wrong.
Totally.
Which is unfair.
I know.
Because yours is like kind of annoyingly
Accurate.
accurate.
Like how I knew every single song to that New Kids on the Block.
And
Yeah,
every
so
single
literally,
word to the
yeah.
New Kids on the Block song.
Haven't listened to it in 10 years.
What is
Yeah.
that song called again?
Like you could think you're the biggest fan of an artist and know every word, and then Zoe will come to a concert with you and know more than you, and you're like, what the fuck?
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, did this happen?
Maybe. Yeah. But no,
get
it's
mad
kind of
though.
an impressive skill. It means you
Could win like on the Game Show Network if they had like a guess the lyrics.
finish the lyrics.
Yeah, I
they
could
do
get on
have
there.
that.
So I should
Oh,
go on
that's
the
what you're
sh- I
getting
should go on
famous
that
for.
show.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna.
That's what I'm
famous
getting money for.
Yeah.
I could fuck to that.
Yeah.
I can fuck to that.
I can fuck to that.
But
I want that
sometimes
to go on my gravestone
I
when I
could fuck
die.
to that. Do you though?
Ruth, here lies Ruth.
She could fuck
In
to that.
quotes.
She fucked to that.
I could fuck to that.
She went ahead and fucked
I think
to that.
it no, it has to be like
She had
past
fucked to that.
tense.
Yeah.
She fucked to that.
That
She
doesn't roll
had
off the
fucked to
tongue.
that.
Quite as nicely.
I think it sounds
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
I could fuck to that.
You guys have some time to convince
Born with
me.
neck pain.
Died.
Fucking.
To that.
Ooh, yeah.
Next.
Transition.
But sometimes Jaden gets the lyrics wrong. She's not known for knowing the lyrics.
That's kind of her
things.
best thing. Or when she
Jaden.
tries to quote movies, she did.
He's calling you out.
Santa.
But that's obvious. That is clearly the Grinch.
Wasn't obvious to me.
Summertime Grinch and wintertime Shrek.
What are movies that you guys know like every single line to? I think one of mine is Princess Diaries.
You were
Parent-
quoting it this morning.
Yeah, Princess Diaries, Parent Trap.
Parent Trap is probably the closest one for me, to be honest.
Cinderella
We watched that last
Story.
week. Cooper and I did.
James can do School
Wonderful.
of Rock.
Oh yes, we started watching that.
Yeah. we fell
Last time you
asleep.
guys were in Milwaukee and we fell asleep. Yeah. Let's
Let's rock today.
That was epic.
Thank you.
Also, yeah, Princess Diaries and also Princess Bride. The Princess
Yeah, you
Bride,
know
like
that
the
one.
old one.
Ooh,
That's
fuck
one
yeah,
of my
I love that
favorite
movie.
movies.
Ooh,
And
that
I know
sounds really
all
nice.
the lines.
I'm gonna
Obviously,
watch
Lizzie
that
McGuire
soon.
movie for me.
Totally. That makes total sense.
A Cinderella
Sing to me,
Story.
Paolo.
Sing to me, Paolo. A Cinderella Story.
Oh, that one too. That was what I was quoting.
A
Yeah.
lot of Hilary Duff.
Oh, you're right.
Is the
Princeton
theme.
girl.
You're
Are
right.
you not talking to me because you freaked when you found out I'm Austin Ames?
Austin Ames.
Sam is Cinderella. Those Princess Diaries, A Cinderella Story.
Definitely the Twilight movies.
Oh yeah, we can quote those pretty well.
Maybe not all the way through because there are 5.
Where
Yeah.
you been, Loca?
But
Wait, Ben Loca.
definitely the hits.
But remember, so we went to Daniela's bachelorette party and someone was named Bella. We kept being Bella.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you been, Loca?
Where you been, Loca?
I think she was like, "What the fuck?"
She's like, hey, I'm Bella. Nice to meet
okay,
you.
maybe try being cultured for once.
Yeah.
Right?
That's funny that amount of times that Twilight has come up while we've
I mean,
been
it
sitting
is
on this
a
couch.
cult classic, a cultural pillar, if you will.
Yeah.
I will say, I've never met anybody who's Team Jacob that I fuck with. I'll just say it. I'm saying that.
I was Team Jacob for a while. And
I probably
don't
didn't
fuck
fuck
with
with you. Were you really? I don't know if I knew that about you.
yeah,
She kept it closeted.
I kept it
Yeah.
to myself.
Closeted Team Jacob.
Closeted Team Jacob over here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't really know anyone that likes Jacob. Yeah, there's their scene when he had his shirt off and the whole movie theater was like, ah!
I think
I
I
was
was.
like, guys, shut the fuck up.
It's a
I think
bunch
it
of,
was
like,
because he
little
was an
13-year-old
underdog, and I
girls.
was like rooting for him. But then he
Underdog
turned
is
into
here.
kind of a jerk, so I was like,
Yeah,
Also,
he's
just
fine.
like boys who sparkle. Hello.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think he
I
was
didn't
a
get
jerk
all the-
because he was getting his powers, right? Like he was like becoming a werewolf. So
Spark
he was
notes.
like really hot. It's like, Jacob, you're burning. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. But
Jacob, you're burning.
and Edward was cold.
Ice cold, baby. Ice cold.
cold.
What do you guys have warm blood, cold blood? Like do you sway one way?
Right now, mine's burning.
My blood.
Because the sun's in your face.
Burn-
I
Burning
have
up.
whatever kind of blood mosquitoes like, nutritious and delicious.
See, I feel like I heard this recently. Like, you shouldn't be upset if mosquitoes come at you because it just means that you're like really
Sweet.
delicious.
So sweet.
Mosquitoes
That was
liking me.
that was good.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been practicing that.
Practicing.
I'm gonna start calling mosquito bites hickeys. Mosquitoes give me hickeys all the time.
Oh my god, you got a hickey last night.
Little Skeeter gave it to me last night.
I hate Skeeter.
Skeets.
That's like so gross.
Skeet, skeet,
Yeah, I don't really like that either.
Mosquito.
Yeah, skeet, 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 skeet.
Yeah, skeet, skeet. Got a hickey. Skeet, skeet.
Remix.
goddamn. We've been doing a lot of singing in this one,
It's
which
nice.
I'm not surprised by. Like, I feel like I'm
No, it makes
usually
total
singing.
sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love breaking out into song.
Get ready for some singing.
What's like a song that's always stuck in your head?
For me, unfortunately, right now, it's P for Papas. It's a Papa's party.
That's a good one.
For me, Mine
More of a
is
jingle.
when I get writer's block for some reason.
I know this
I
about
don't
you.
know why. My fingers just always, without even thinking about it, they type out, thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great.
No way.
And sometimes I will
Ruth,
like
you
not
gotta
even
get that
realize,
checked out.
not even realize I did it, and then like I'll call it a day, and then the next day I'll like open my laptop up and it'll be like words. Thanks for the memories, even though they were so
Oh my
great.
God, that is so funny. I wonder what
It
that
pops,
means.
I don't know. It pops into my head
just like-
sometimes.
Maybe you should.
natural thing.
Maybe you should see somebody about that.
That was one of my
so-
favorite Fall Out Boy songs, I will say. It was like that, and
That era of music is so funny because I don't know if Fall Out Boy, I guess, counts, but like a lot of those were like Christian rock groups.
yeah,
Oh, like Flyleaf.
Yeah, but and like even Nickelback, I think.
that's how Jonas Brothers started too. They were Christian.
No way.
Yeah, remember they wore like purity rings.
Their
Yeah,
dad
I thought
was
that
a
was just kind of their whole vibe.
their dad was a minister,
minister, yeah.
and then he got
Oh,
like
that'll do it.
banished from
They're
the
coming
church.
back to Milwaukee. in
That'll do
November.
it.
Yeah,
The Joe Bros.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go. They're doing 5 albums.
Oh my
All of
God.
them. All of them.
Okay, so that's gonna be like a 3-hour long concert.
Yeah, I don't know if they're playing like every song, but
That's crazy.
I would know at least 75% of those.
Honestly.
who's your favorite Joe bro?
I think it's Nick, but it was Nick when I was younger, and it's like kind of evolved to be Joe.
Yeah, kind of same.
Joe's kind of a fun one, and then
Yeah.
also I love that he is married to Sophie Turner.
Me too. She's
I'm a big fan of
awesome.
Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
Same.
So I would say that.
Mine's the exact same. It was Nick, but now it's Joe.
Never Kevin.
Also,
Never
Joe is
Kevin.
the most talented out of them. If I'm being honest.
What about Freddie?
in terms of
Frankie?
vocals?
Shit. What about Frankie?
Yeah, he's kind of
bonus
making a little
Jonas?
name for himself. He
hosts-
hates when
Have
you call him
seen-
that.
I know. Have you seen his show thingy that he like hosts or whatever?
Yeah, they like.
Fly.
I know. Somebody stop him.
Go
He's probably
back
gonna
to
die soon.
Texas.
Just let him go. He's probably gonna die soon.
Yeah, we have to assume he's on his 28th
His
day.
27th day. 28th
He's been here for a while.
Go fly across
yeah,
the ocean.
the show that he hosts is literally like people are somehow related to celebrities, and you have
Yeah.
to like figure out which celebrity they're related to.
Also, that's like sort of depressing, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. And then they like, I don't really understand. I don't know the whole premise. Like, how do you, is to like give hints? I don't know. But it's like
Also,
they
that
get
is-
eliminated.
Do you ask the famous person first, like, "Hey, I'm your second cousin.
Right.
Am I cool to go on this?"
Is it cool if I talk about you on the show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I
I've
don't
never
think I'm
seen it.
related to anyone famous.
I don't think I am either.
I am.
Oh, who?
I'm related to Larry McMurtry, the guy who wrote.
Oh my God.
Not Larry.
He's the guy who wrote Brokeback Mountain.
Wait,
Oh,
actually?
really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ruth, that's
So you
cool.
should go on the show.
Oh,
Is he still? Is he still
I
with
was
us?
like, it's a movie, dumb bitch. I don't think so, but my mom wrote him once because it's my
Do you know
mom's
what
show.
his gravestone says?
I could fuck to that.
I can fuck to that.
In like a Western accent.
I could fix that.
Oh,
That's
good,
another
good
one
film.
probably
We
not
know
like-
a lot of those too.
That's
Holes-
true. That's
holes.
true.
Sometimes
Definitely the
Tess,
songs.
when it's like a really hot day and a cloud is coming. You know that time when he goes, "You can do it, little cloud. Come on."
Because they want to cover. They want it to cover the sun.
Yeah, because they want rain. Anyway,
So how does that song go again? Do you know? Dig it.
that one I also
Yeah.
used to have in my car too.
Yeah.
because I would bump it in my
I remember
car.
that.
Yeah.
No respect, cause I'm the new man.
Got my shovel, shoes full of
sand.
sand. Check out the tag. The name's Caveman.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. I kind of fucked with Shia LaBeouf when he was on Even Stevens.
Yeah.
Before he
Dude,
showed
that
up with the
show.
paper bag over his head to that
Yeah.
one show.
Yeah. I
He's
would
definitely
say,
gone through some stuff.
I'd say up until maybe like 2003.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is that when Holes came out? Around the
Probably.
time.
Damn.
You should ta-
another cult classic.
Title this episode
Is
Pop
it still
Culture
working?
Girlies.
Thank
Yes.
fucking God.
Whew.
We almost thought we had technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
What did you say? What did you
We
suggest
should
for title?
it Pop Culture Girlies.
We
was
like
thinking
our
about
pop culture
songs.
girlies, but we're like nostalgic pop culture girlies.
Yeah.
There's specific pop culture that I ride for.
Yeah.
It's
But I
not
would
necessarily
say-
now.
No.
No.
I don't really. I mean,
But I keep up with the things. We all
Sure.
do. We all know.
Yeah. But I'm
more
probably
inclined-
too much, more than we should.
I'm more inclined to know a lot about what happened in 2005.
The mid to early
like when Hilary
aughts.
Duff was like dating
The dark ages of pop culture, honestly.
one of the guys in Good Charlotte.
The twins. One of the twins.
Yeah, Hillary was dating one of them. And
Oh,
she was on
yeah.
like the cover of 17 magazine with him, and it was like, oh,
Dude,
cool.
17 magazine. Those were the
Those
days.
fucked.
Those fucked.
I had a subscription, absolutely. I would sit there and read it so long. I didn't read any of the articles. Absolutely not.
Just take all the quizzes.
Just look all the quizzes and like, ooh, this is what Hillary's wearing.
Rub the perfume samples.
From like Victoria's Secret, like
Literally.
perfume samples.
And they would have the posters in there that you could take out and then hang on your wall.
Yeah.
No, you guys didn't do that.
No, I definitely did.
Sometimes.
I
Yeah.
feel like we
one
also
of-
had that in J14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one
Oh,
of
for sure.
Zach
Yeah.
and Cody, which was Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Yep.
Oh,
Hanging
I
on my wall. And Zac Efron. Like a
love
huge
Dylan and Cole
one.
Sprouse.
I know, so do I. The Sprouse boys made it out of Disney unscathed.
Yeah, and Dylan just got married, and their
saw
wedding
that.
photos were fucking amazing.
She's so pretty too.
She is.
so is. Yep.
They made it out unscathed-ish, because Cole kind of sucks a little bit.
Does
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on that Call Her Daddy podcast, like fucking smoking cigarettes
Yeah,
like a
he's, like,
complete
chain
fucking
smoking.
loser.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm really cool.
I've never seen
I
someone
say that
smoking
like I
cigarettes look
personally
so
met
lame.
him. He kind of sucks, yeah.
There was someone I went to Hoofbeat Ridge with who like was from LA and had met Dylan and Cole Sprouse. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever because it was like
Wow.
2006, and I was like, holy shit! I know someone who knows Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Damn, that's crazy.
That hair used to be like the style too, the long side swept.
Oh my God, yeah.
The coconut.
And they would like go like this. To,
Yeah.
like, get it out of their face.
Hot.
Those were
Justin.
good. That was good.
Incredibly hot.
Yeah.
I could fuck to that.
I
What
could
were
fuck
other
to
like
that.
2000 celebrities that we fucked with?
I feel like a big one for me was like JoJo.
JoJo.
She was at Summerfest this year or last
No
year.
way.
Yeah. Get it
That's
out
crazy.
right now.
It's funny because that reminds me of like
She was so
people-
good in Aquamarine. I'm so sorry.
people like basketball fans. There's like a trend going around where they'll ask young kids when you say Mello, who's the first person you think of, and it's like a generational gap. There's like a young Mello and then like OG Mello. But that's I feel like a
Mello, like-
thing. There's
It's the name of a.
there's two
athlete.
basketball players. One is like
Can you tell that Ruth and I like sports?
but it made me think of that because
40-year-old.
Jersey Chasers. I made me think of that because I feel like you could ask girls that and be like, when you say JoJo, who do you think of? We would think probably our JoJo, but now people would probably say JoJo Siwa.
Yeah,
You know.
that's true. That's a good parallel.
That is so true.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about JoJo Siwa, but I feel like I don't like her. And maybe that's wrong. Maybe the cultural
Are you
opinion is you're supposed
homophobic?
to like her. No. But rumor has it she's annoying, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. She's just like colorful.
She's just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
Which I think that's also so hard because when people get
Fly.
famous that young and then some 27-year-old bitch is sitting on her couch being like, "Ugh, I heard she's a woman." It's like, what?
What?
I just when I think of JoJo Siwa, I think of like the musical toothbrushes.
Oh, okay.
There's like
is
I
she
know
on the
there's one of
commercials?
hers.
Okay.
No, like
her song.
They sell one that like sings her song.
And that's supposed to be like a 2-minute thing. That,
Yep, and
then
it
you
like
stop
shows
brushing your
kids
teeth.
how long they have to
I thought
brush
you
their
were saying
teeth.
that there's a musical called Toothbrushes that
Oh, there's a
she's
musical
in.
called Floss though.
Without my flaws.
That's
That was
the other
in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah. And remember, because they were going to do High School Musical, and they were like, Ashley Tisdale, you can't play Sharpay. You look nothing like her. And she was like, I literally look exactly like her. And it was like breaking the third wall because, you know, she played
Hilarious.
the
funny.
fourth wall.
Funny
Some
stuff.
wall.
I recently watched all the High
Some wall
School
somewhere.
Musicals.
You did?
Wow, I
a
haven't
row.
watched those in forever.
Which one's your favorite?
It's tough
I feel like 2.
because I think maybe the second, but the original one is also very good too.
Dude,
How many are there? 4?
I think,
No,
yes.
no, 3.
I think there's 4.
No, there's only 3.
There's only 3 because the
Okay.
last one they graduate
yeah,
high
that's,
school.
That's, yeah. That's
And
the
go to
third one, That's
college.
true. And that one was in
the
theaters.
boys are back.
The boys are back.
Yeah, I think I like
Also,
the
like-
second one.
I like the second one because it's like summer vibes, and I love how Vanessa Hudgens is like trying not to drown at the end.
The end. And Miley Cyrus
fucking
gets a
forgot about
cameo.
that.
This is a cameo. She comes out. Like when she comes out, she does.
She would.
Yeah. She's a,
I love the
Speaking
scene. I love the little dance number on the golf course.
Yeah,
the
Bet on
it.
it.
of
Bet
course.
on
That's a
it,
fucking
bet on
classic.
it.
yeah.
And then I really like.
I love how we all just
Well-
stood behind him for that too. We're all like, yeah, he's fucking getting it. He's killing it, running around on this golf course.
Fucking like
right now.
slamming the ground.
Yeah,
fuck to
Sick.
sick.
Yeah, I could fuck to bet on it for sure.
Absolutely. And actually, in the third one of my favorite songs is when they're dancing on the roof. Can I have this dance? So cute. I was like,
Can
oh my
I
god,
have this
Heaven.
dance?
heaven! I need
Can't
that.
wait to have my first
Need
kiss.
that. Yeah, for my first kiss.
I haven't watched those in forever. Did we ever discover if Zac Efron actually got like a bunch of plastic surgery or what happened to his face?
He looks like
I think he-
handsome Squidward.
Yeah, he does. I think he just got like jaw surgery, but it's because he like literally
Needed
like
it.
fell on like he fell and like
An
it was like
excursion?
had to go to the emergency room for it. Or
He does
something.
that one.
But maybe that was just a story he told.
so it's not for aesthetic purposes.
I don't know.
He does that one show where he like goes to places and tries things.
Oh, yeah.
I watched
food.
one of him in
Right?
Iceland. Yeah, it's like food and like also just like, I don't know, excursions and stuff.
That's cool.
It's kind of fun one, but I only watched like one episode during the pandemic.
Totally.
What's like a show that you guys rewatch all the time?
Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
That's definitely a classic.
That's my comfort show. That's a show I could quote to you from start to finish.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, one time, okay, this is actually a funny story. One time our friends in Milwaukee went to trivia and we get there and Ruth couldn't come because she thinks
Saddest
she
day
had
of
to
my
work.
life. I was working.
And we get there and they're like, welcome to Gilmore Girls themed trivia. And we were like, what the fuck? I was like- and like nobody
the
had
worst
watched
night.
it except for me. And I'm not as big of a fan as Ruth is. So I was literally like, we have to stop playing this because it's not even fun because no one knows the answers. And Ruth would have
But they
known
were-
literally every single answer.
For sure.
They were like texting me though, because they were like,
trying
"You
to get some
can,
answers.
you can
Isn't
play
that illegal?
online. You can like join even if you're not here."
Yeah,
and
I
I
was,
was like,
like, online.
I'm literally working. I can't."
We were like, what the fuck, Ruth?
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, bad
But-
luck.
Anyways, we did stop playing and we left the room because we were like,
Totally.
This is just not, we don't know.
Yeah,
I definitely rewatch shows, but I don't feel like I have like one I gravitate towards. Like I've rewatched Gilmore Girls a couple times now. I've rewatched Desperate Housewives a couple times now. I've rewatched Gossip Girl a couple times now.
Yeah.
I rewatch certain seasons / episodes of Grey's Anatomy sometimes,
Sure.
but I
I
can't
was
do the
honestly
whole
never
thing.
super into Grace.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched like the first 9 seasons and then I was like, this is way too long.
Yeah,
It's so
That's
long.
around
How
where
many
I
are
stopped.
there?
Keeps dying.
and it's weird. It's still going on.
Spoiler alert, everyone dies.
Spoiler.
Major spoiler.
That's another thing that
entire
Bud does.
cast is dead.
She's a spoiler. You do spoilers
I do
sometimes.
spoil a lot of things.
Accidentally and on purpose sometimes.
Zoe kind
I
of
just
loves
get-
to spoil things.
I get really excited and I want you guys to know.
Yeah, well, we want to figure out on our own.
I know I should be conscious of that. But it's like I do it with gifts too. Like if I get someone a gift, I like immediately have to be like, I got you this thing.
Totally.
Like for like Christmas gifts that I'll get for Cooper, like I'll get it on like the 15th and be like, you should just open it now.
yeah.
Open it now because I want
Like,
you to see
don't
it.
even, I'm not even gonna wrap it because I think you should open it.
I'm getting a call from healthcare.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to answer it.
We had a little intermission, and we went away for a second. Sam was on a phone call, and Ruth and I were.
I had to
ate
take
a
an important
breadstick.
call.
And
break.
I went to the bathroom, and I look sweaty as fuck.
I kind of am sweaty as fuck.
I'm so sweaty.
Yeah, same.
I don't know if it's because I'm nervous because you guys are so hot.
Love you, sweat.
Yeah.
Or
Or
it's
the
just, like,
actual temperature
literal
in
hot
here.
in here. I
I
don't
think
know.
that.
Love you, sweat.
Love you,
But
sweat.
I'm like very sweaty.
Tiffany check.
I don't have a Tiffany fucking
Tiffany
bracelet.
check.
Do you guys have any like really nice bracelets?
No.
I don't.
Yeah, this one.
What does it say?
It says feeling awesome.
Love
Would
that
you
for
say
you.
you are?
Always, constantly,
What was like a moment when you felt your most awesome?
right now. I
I'm
actually do
alright.
feel awesome right now.
Okay, what was the moment you felt your most awesome?
Probably when I won an iPod Nano when I was 8 years old.
Damn, that is fucking awesome.
Oh my god, do you still have it?
It was the only thing. I think I do actually at my parents' house.
No, I don't
Was it
think
a
I've ever
colorful one?
won anything.
It's the only thing I've ever won, and it was the best.
Oh,
day.
wait. I won a giveaway from Community Pharmacy one time.
Hell yeah!
What was it?
What'd you get?
Some sunscreen.
Ooh, it says SPF.
Baby.
Literally. A couple skincare products as well.
That's really nice. I won.
Can you win like a TV?
I won a TV
Of
in high
course.
school, and it was like for selling Spartan cards.
Oh, I remember
It
that.
was like a raffle, and I
Absolute
won it.
slut for Spartan cards.
yes.
And then in my job, I won a parking spot in a raffle. So it was
That's
like
actually
Wow.
it was actually kind of nice. 'Cause
really
it was when
good
we would all go in the office, and
thing
the
to
parking
win.
lot would fill up, and I had like the front row.
Wait, that's awesome.
There's a little sign, and it was like reserved for Zoe Sprout, and I got to keep the sign.
Okay, bougie.
Great
Yeah.
winnings.
So those are my two biggest. That's when I felt most awesome. Pulling up to my parking spot.
Mine
Winning
was-
is awesome.
Mine was at a track meet when I did.
When you
I-
got the night when
I-
you won the Nano.
Yeah, when I ran club track, West Side Track Club.
You did club track.
Yeah,
Why did I not remember that?
because I didn't know you then.
Okay.
It was when I stopped when I got to.
You're irrelevant.
I stopped. I
you
think when I
were
got to like
irrelevant.
middle school.
So you're
That's
saying
like
that
against child labor laws or something.
It was like at a club track meet at Memorial. Like they would have meets at James Madison Memorial on the track, but then they had like
Did you guys do the 8th grade track meet?
yeah.
I didn't.
I think it was like a
Sporty.
family fun day, and they had stuff like raffles and stuff and games in the parking lot.
Love
so I ran,
raffles
and I
and
was
games.
sweaty as hell.
You ran to the parking lot.
And I
to
think
get
I had
your name in.
one. my race, and then I won an iPod Nano. I was like, this is the best day
I
ever.
noticed that the light isn't in my
It's
eye.
super blue.
Sorry. I can't say
Sorry.
anything.
Oh my god.
It's blue as fuck. It's like those fucking roses that the lady was trying to
Yes.
pawn
like
off
actually,
to us at
yeah.
the bars last
Those
night.
are so bright. Are those? Can the people tell us? Are those a Chicago thing?
I have no idea, but those rose ladies were hawking their roses at every bar we were at.
Last night when we were at the bar, there was these
it a
roses
new
that were
thing?
like
Maybe.
light up. Like I feel
I
like you
wonder
would
how
see
much
them
they
at like an
cost.
EDM show or something.
Yeah.
I don't think
They
I've
were
ever
literally
purchased those.
blinding. Like
Yeah.
you make eye contact with the rose and you combust.
Rose, you guys should have bought me one because my name is Rose. Rude that you didn't. And you should have
That's
bought me a
true.
blue one.
Because you
We're
like the color blue.
Really bad friends. You do love the color blue, Ruth. If it's one
You
thing
look
about
great
you.
with blue.
Pieces of clothing that I brought are blue.
Yeah, this is Ruth.
Ruth used to wear all blue outfits and they were all like slightly different hues of blue.
I used to wear them to soccer practice
all
too.
gray
I would wear like
outfits.
blue shorts and blue
Graysons.
socks and a blue shirt.
Really
Didn't
quick, I
really
just
work
wanna go
well for my
back
skin
to
tone.
Your time as a track star.
Yeah.
Do you
She's
think
a runner,
that
she's a
you
track
could?
star.
Do you think you could have been famous for being a track star?
Probably, but like could have gone D1, but like
What did you do?
I sprinted.
Did you?
I sprint.
I sprint.
Yeah, I
was never a good sprinter.
And the long jump.
Actually,
Oh.
I know mine. I know my time I felt the most awesome.
Yeah, go.
Mine was one of my track meets where I was running the 2 mile, and the 2 mile is the only race where they do boys and girls at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes because it's just super fucking long, and you run around the track like somewhere between 8 and 16 times, depending on the size. It's so long. And so the boys went, and then literally the only girl from all of the schools that was running it was me. So 1, default winner.
Hey.
2, all the boys obviously fucking lapped my ass like a million times. And then they all at the end like stood, like they made a little tunnel for me. And then like each one of them like proposed to me or like asked me on a date. That's when I felt most awesome.
You were like,
What?
all of the boys love me
The boys love me.
because
Oh
I
my
run
God.
like a girl.
Because I run like a girl, incredibly slow. I definitely wouldn't have won if a single other female was running against me, but
That's exciting, though.
That's
cool.
literally
They're
the lyrics.
flocking to you.
yeah.
Fuck
That's
with
literally
that.
the lyrics to Lip Gloss. All the boys be flocking.
They chase me after school.
Literally, except I was kind of chasing them, but
Yeah.
I have a funny story about run like a girl. So my mom got a computer and she was getting a bunch of stickers to like put on her computer. And one of the stickers she bought was like run like a girl, and like she got it from Etsy. Like, you know, she ran marathons, so it was like a thing. And she opens the package up and the sticker says wrestle like a girl.
wrestle?
That's even more suiting for you than run like a girl, though.
That is
For
so
me,
true.
It was my mom's.
I feel like, it was wrestle and it was hers.
Yeah.
I see.
But my mom might wrestle too. I don't
I
know.
thought she was gifting it to you.
No.
Got
I
it.
could
But
see
then-
Andy doing a little wrestling.
Yeah.
But then she contacted the Etsy creator and said, "Could I get my actual sticker?" But
Hi,
she
I'm
actually
actually
put
not a
both of them.
wrestler.
I
Yeah.
requested run.
But it was just funny because it said "wrestle like a gal."
That's kind of like what happened to me when I ordered Papa John's and the smallest pizza you've literally ever seen shows up at my house.
And then we
luck.
got it re-delivered, so that was number 2, Papa John's at your home. And then at about 4 a.m. last night, we were eating the cold pizza from
Yeah.
earlier, and
Delicious.
we were like, we need some more breadsticks, and we ordered another order of breadsticks for the 3rd time. Papa John's being at your home.
Yeah, actually, Papa John's is like 1950 North Kedzie. Scary.
They know your place now.
Actually, shouldn't dox myself, so.
We'll bleep
Beep it out.
Bleep it out.
You don't know where she lives.
Don't
You
ride
don't
for
know.
Don't come
giving
here.
away your address.
You're not invited.
You know what else I
The
didn't?
doors are locked.
I didn't ride for last night was that. Did we ever say anything afterwards about the dripping from the ceiling?
Oh my God.
We didn't say anything, did we?
We didn't.
Who wants to tell the story?
I guess we'll
I
have to
have
call.
a feeling it was because they turned off the AC
Yeah.
because normally it's freezing in there. So
Yeah.
I feel like they turned off the air conditioning and there was a ton of condensation and we
Why
just
did they?
happened to be sitting directly under the fucking things.
Why did they turn off the AC?
Maybe like a request. I don't know. From like the
A request.
talent.
Who requested it?
Like the talent.
You?
Like if
I
Mary
will
Beth
say
Brown was like,
it was
it's too
comfortable
cold.
temperature wise.
Yeah. It just was dripping wet.
Yeah.
It was just dripping all over us.
Yeah, because we were sitting right under the AC things.
Also, just to think that juice probably got in my drink.
purple.
fucking
It got in my eye at one
condensation
point.
juice. That is
I'm like
so
trying to
gross.
laugh, and I'm like,
That's like that episode of Broad City where Alana gets the fucking like city juice in her eye.
Yeah, yep.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
I gotta be honest, that breadstick really hurt my stomach.
Just now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you gonna have to leave?
We're gonna have to cut this off. We can't pause again. Thank you so much for attending.
Literally. We
gonna
are
get-
getting close though. So do we want to do Rose and a Thorn? Have I made you guys do that?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, let's do that.
Of today, or of this weekend.
Let's do up today. Let's do this
Today.
weekend.
Of the
Yesterday?
last 2 days.
Yesterday and
Of our
today.
little
our
journey
little
together.
Girls,
Of our Chicago
trip.
time. Okay.
Even though
wants to
you
start?
didn't really have to go anywhere, we came to you, so it's more of a trip for us, but it's like still a girls' event.
Girls weekend.
Weekend.
Girls Friday night. GNO.
Before we do it, can we just do a quick verse of "Let's go, Gianno, let's go,
Let's go,
It's a girls'
Gianno."
night. Hey boy, don't you wish you could have been a good boy?
Oh, she knows this one better.
Try to find another girl like me, boy. You guys don't know this one.
I know the
do.
chorus, but that's about it.
It's Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
I can't join in.
Ooh, let's
I can do this one.
Gianno,
Yeah,
let's-
that's right. It's sneaker night.
When the sun goes down.
Basically, what we're gonna do is dance.
Basically, what we're gonna do is dance.
Actually, Vanessa Hudgens has some fucking deep cuts that are so good. Like Say, whatever that one.
James actually thinks that Sneaker Night
What
is one
you
of the worst
wanna
songs he's ever
say.
heard.
James.
I'm a Vanessa Hudgens
Live.
apologist.
I really like Vanessa Hudgens. She's actually dating a MLB player now, or
Oh,
like
really?
engaged.
He has
there's
long
some
curly hair.
Yeah, long curly hair.
They kinda look
And
alike.
There's some
They can both be anti-vax
photos
together.
of her.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
some photos of her cheering him on. But I think reason why Vanessa Hudgens is Taika is because she said everyone's gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
Literally.
But also
that was an
she-
iconic thing to say.
But also, she
like-
wrote Sneaker Night, so
It was like, girl.
Major Taika.
yeah.
It was like 2 weeks into the global pandemic that lasted for 2+ years.
She also seemed like she was like high on drugs.
She probably was. I love too.
She was in Greece.
That she was dating what's his
Austin
name?
Butler.
Austin Butler
Butler.
for a while.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley.
Presley.
Mr. Presley.
They're making a Priscilla movie now.
Really?
And it's
I haven't
it's,
seen the Elvis
It's
movie.
Sofia Coppola, so I think it's going to be it's a very different vibe than
Totally.
the Elvis movie. So I'm excited.
Interesting.
it either.
I thought it was good. It was good.
Okay, who wants to do Rose and a Thorn?
I've been trying to think, so I'm not ready yet.
I'll start, I guess.
Okay.
Please do.
So do you usually start with Bud, Rose, Thorn? Which one do you usually go
Whatever
to?
comes through my
I guess I would
first.
start with a Thorn because I don't want to end on a bad note. You know what I mean?
It is a pessimistic at best podcast.
Oh, shit. Then maybe I should end on
Do
a
you
bad
even
note.
know where you are?
Okay, I'll start with my Rose then. My Rose is that I got to spend some good quality time with you guys. I really enjoyed.
Lame.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Exit.
Keep going.
I don't want to be around anymore. My Rose is I got to spend time with you guys. I think one of my favorite parts of last night was when we were sitting in your kitchen at 3 a.m. talking for like an hour about like I don't really fucking know
Life.
life.
A little drunk, but
With a
Little
Y.
drunk breadsticks
Connecting.
breadsticks. I really enjoyed that because I feel like we haven't had that in a while.
Same.
When we've seen each other, it's been like at larger things, so
Yeah.
it's been good to like just have good quality time.
Quality time.
My Bud is
Wait, what is the bud? I only know Rose and Thorn.
Bud is like what are you excited that is gonna come?
Oh, okay.
My Bud is to leave.
to get the fuck out of here.
No, my Bud is probably to go home and sleep in my bed.
Totally.
I really like my covers. I have a duvet.
I also have a duvet.
And I actually love my duvet.
Didn't you get yours from the same place?
Parachute.
Yeah, same.
Highly parachute, not sponsored, but I highly recommend a parachute duvet.
I'm a hot sleeper, and they have items for coldness.
Yeah.
for cooling.
because I'm a hot sleeper too.
Cooper and I crank up the air, and we just cuddle,
Same.
and it's like
Heaven on
beautiful.
earth.
I love
yeah.
it.
Sam, the fly is behind you on the on your
Ah,
other way.
I'm so sick of him.
And my thorn is the fact that this fucking fly has been here.
Ruining our day.
And literally ruining my day. Honestly, the fact that flies get into homes, I'm like, I literally have all the doors closed.
Yeah,
so
get out.
how did you get in here?
That's what I'm saying.
And
the fly in?
I think it's fucking rude.
It wasn't
Who
me.
let the dogs out?
I was gonna say, I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die.
I remember that
Damn,
one.
that's a classic.
Cult classic.
Cult classic.
So yeah, I guess my thorn is the fact that there's a fly here trying to steal the spotlight when clearly we know who the star of the show is.
Completely lame.
James. That's the
James
start of
is the start of the
yeah.
Ruth, do you have yours? Otherwise, I'm happy to go next.
Yeah, I think my thorn was this morning when my tummy got upset after we had breadsticks.
It did happen pretty fast.
It happened pretty fast. Actually, maybe
That's
it was
how
the
this
omelet.
breadstick is hitting me, though, so I understand.
Yeah, we've all had tummy issues today.
Well, and you didn't
But
change
we're
your
best
clothes
friends.
after, though. So
Yeah, I didn't put on one of your shirts like you put on one of mine after you poop.
Your post-poop outfit.
I just have a quick question. Does it bother you that I do feel like I'm entitled to wear your clothes?
Only if you smell.
Oh,
You know, like if you haven't put in deodorant in a while, and then you're like,
which
oh,
is
I'm just
now.
gonna put
Are you
this
saying
on.
that now?
No, I'm not saying it ever happens often, but it happens to all of us.
She confessed
so.
to not putting deodorant on for a while.
For context, I do have a shirt of yours that I borrowed one time 4 years ago, and I have not given it back, and I have no plans to give it back.
I know this. We've talked about this before.
We know this.
I really liked the
We
shirt.
notice.
But
We
I've
notice.
given up on it. My thorn was the show last night because I laughed my
You just
little
did two
ass
thorns.
off. Oh, sorry, my rose.
You hated the show.
My rose last night was the show because I laughed my ass off. It was
My
so
little
funny.
tush
It was
fell off.
the best time. I feel like I just smiled the whole time. My face kind of hurt at the end.
That's the best.
I was like,
my cheeks.
this is so funny.
Yeah, like both cheeks too.
Yeah, because we've been
her ass
crunching.
fell off. And
Yeah, all four cheeks
hurt.
all four of them.
All 4 cheeks.
And my bud is going home and cuddling with my kitty, Luna.
Totally.
Yeah, on the couch.
she talking about?
Perv.
Purr.
Okay, good answers. Good answers.
Good
Okay.
answer. Good answer. Oh my god. Did you do that on purpose? Dun, 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 dun. Your turn.
Actually, I think my bud is getting away from Zoe because she's hitting
Having
the
some
goofy.
alone time.
She's hitting the goofy
Having some separation.
time.
No offense.
Just kidding. Just
Okay,
kidding,
my
bud.
turn. Okay, I'm going to start with my thorn. I think that my thorn. Actually, I have a few. One was when they brought the wrong pizza.
Oh, that
Also,
was
like,
a bummer.
Like the pizza they brought was kind of ass.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
Really like too much cheese.
Too much cheese. It was sausage, and normally I can get down with that, but it was fucked up. Also, the pizza itself was like not symmetrical.
Yeah. Whoever like tossed it did not.
Terrible job.
didn't
us in
cut it.
school.
And they should get
Those
fired.
pieces were off.
So agreed.
So that was definitely one thorn. Getting dripped on at the show completely sucked. Still had an amazing time, but could have done without the rain
Inside.
inside.
Drip, drip, drop my
And
ass.
Let the
my
rain
absolute last
fall down.
thorn, and this one I stand by, was I didn't mind the audience play that they did, but I do take up qualms with all of the girls who felt like their most filthy story was having sex with someone under the bleachers.
I fucked a guy under the bleachers.
Literally.
Oh my god, you dirty whore.
You gotta
live
have
a
lot
little
of
girl.
balls. You have a lot of balls to like raise your hand to ask for the mic and then have the audacity for your story not to be funny.
All
Yeah.
of these girls' stories
Wow.
were about sucking and fucking, and I'm like, okay, my head immediately went to the time that I shit my pants while I was running a half marathon. So
Yeah.
That was me too. The time I shit in your backyard because I couldn't make it to my house.
the time I shit in the ocean.
just a couple of girls with IBS. What are you gonna say?
We should have done like a
girlies.
3-part. We have a 3-part story.
Yes.
We're gonna be passing the mic.
Oh my god, we should actually do that. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
So those were my thorns. This is a prickly ass rose.
With a Z.
But my rose, I think, was honestly today. It's been a while since we've also like had a sleepover weekend where we didn't have to like rush out right away.
Yeah.
And just being able to have like a slow breakfast and some hang time and
We slept
record
until-
a fucking podcast.
12.
Literally noon.
Because we were up until 5 a.m.
And we've all had long weeks.
Yes. I haven't slept in like that in a while. It was actually really
It was
nice.
very nice.
Yeah.
I
much
agree.
needed. Felt like
I really enjoyed it.
a
And I think my
child.
bud is going to pick up my son from the hospital.
Welcome home. You're gonna make a sign.
Misha,
that says, like,
welcome home,
Misha."
Misha.
Welcome home, Micho. Great
Do
to
you
have you
think
back.
He'd probably like look at it and be like, "Fuck you guys."
I don't think he can read, but
What?
He's
You
probably
taught him
going to
read?
be so
He's
cuddly when
literate.
Is
you
he
get
in
him back.
Spanish immersion daycare?
that
took
could be
French.
something.
He's French.
Yeah.
I wonder how you say meow in Spanish.
Meow. Meow. How do you say meow in French?
Mew.
Meow.
Yeah.
Mew. Do you know how to say cat in Spanish?
Gato.
El gato.
Pussy.
I actually don't know how to say it in French. It's like,
It's like
it starts with an F.
no, it doesn't.
Isn't it like
It's like CHAT.
Frere Jacques.
Oh, you're right. Chat.
Shot.
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 A shot.
Oh yeah,
And
because
shop.
it's like cat club.
I think
It's
I
like
was thinking of the word
CH.
feline, which is actually an English word.
That kind of sounds French. Parisian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feline.
I just want to say thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh,
It
thank
was
you
really
guys so
fun.
much.
And we probably made fools of ourselves, and everyone's gonna be
Naturally.
like,
What else is new?
they should go on The Voice. Here's The Voice.
I would press the button.
This is the voice.
I would turn around.
Yeah.
Would you guys turn around for each
I would,
other?
I would
yeah,
turn around.
for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
goes without a doubt.
But I'd be naked when you guys turn around.
Woo, jump scare.
I'm scared.
So is
And
it
then
because
you
you're
guys are
shitting in public?
Miranda rights.
Miranda rights.
Citizens arrest.
Thank you so much for having us. This has been Miranda Cosgrove.
And Miranda Hobbs.
And Miranda Priestley.
Miranda's out.
Miranda's out.
Miranda's
See you
out.
soon.
Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.